when should we use each type of nozzle? So the EHP or EHPI electronic nozzles, they should be used when there's variable spray loads. So if you've got a conveyor, for example, and there's different product runs going on there and they need different spray types and maybe different flow rates to be put through regularly for different product runs. This is one of the big advantages of the electronic nozzles. You can use pulse width modulation, which I'll do another video on, to actually vary the spray flow rates through the same set of nozzles. So that can be very, very useful with electric nozzles. When you want high precision spraying, where that on-off cycle is absolutely critical to the spraying system, the rapid response times, the superior response times of the electronic nozzles versus the air actuated nozzles can be very, very useful. So you should use them when you need that. And obviously when a good compressed air supply is unavailable, you may have no choice. If you need a high control spray system with no air available, then you've got to use the electric nozzles. Okay, so when to use the PHP, the air actuated nozzles? Well, when hardware cost is a big issue. The electric nozzles, they cost more. They're more advanced spray nozzles, so if cost is an issue, this is a time where air actuated nozzles can be very useful. Another reason to use them is when it's problematic to wire electrical components very near the nozzle or very near the spray zone. The EHP and the EHPI electric nozzles, they have integrated solenoids within the nozzle body themselves, so you've got to wire that in to receive the signal. If that's a problem due to the environment, then it may be easier, less problematic, to get air actuated nozzles in, just need an air supply to the nozzle system. Another good reason to use them is when pulse width modulation is not needed. So if you're not looking to vary the flow rate by rapidly cycling the nozzles on and off, there may be little advantage to having that super fast response time, 3 times a second or up to 10 times a second actuation times with the air actuating nozzles is perfectly good for an awful lot of spraying systems. If you don't need that pulse width modulation, you don't need that rapid on and off cycling, then maybe completely unnecessary to have the electric nozzles. And then finally, another good time to actually use the air actuated nozzles is when you've got fluid pressures above about 20 bar. If, for example, as I mentioned before, if you're looking to spray a very viscous fluid that needs high pressure to form a spray pattern properly to spray it, then the limitations of the EHP and the EHPI electric nozzles, you may hit that upper barrier of pressure that they can take. And so air actuated nozzles may be a very good choice.